This is the Texas Wildflower kit, and you'll be stitching this yarn grass using a stitch called the turkey stitch. You'll end up with something that looks like this. You'll need the big needle, your yarn card, and yarn. Don't trim your yarn any, it's the right length. Thread your needle so that you end up with one short tail and one long end. This is the short tail right here, and this is the long end. Insert the needle through the second hole of the top row. Pull the yarn through until you're left with a 3-inch tail. We'll be working across this top row first. From the back, bring your needle up through hole 1 and then into hole 3. From the back, bring your needle back up through hole 2 and you're going to insert the needle into hole 3 and pull the yarn not all the way through, but until you have a 3-inch loop left. Here's that 3-inch loop. The loops don't have to be exactly 3 inches long, you can estimate it. Now from the back, you're going to want to bring your needle up through hole number 2 again. Insert it back into hole number 4 and bring your needle back up through hole 3. Insert your needle into hole 4 and pull the yarn until you have a 3-inch loop left. There's that 3-inch loop. It doesn't matter if these loops are exactly 3 inches long or exactly the same. It'll work out in the end. From the back, bring your needle up through hole number 3 again, and then insert it into hole number 5. Now you're going to bring your needle up through hole number 4, insert it back into hole number 5, and pull until you're left with a 3-inch loop hanging out. You should be left with something that looks like this, with a few loops and one free tail. And then of course the end that's attached to your needle. You're going to flip it over and tie that end attached to your needle off with a simple knot. And then you'll trim off that excess yarn that you're left with. Repeat this process across the second row and you'll end up with something like this.